And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is your boy Casanova from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, Season 8, Episode number 3, ladies and gents. And today is Saturday, January 20th, 2024. And the weather here in Orlando is going to be sunny, but the high is going to be of 59 and lows of 39. So you already know Floridians are dressed like Eskimos right here. It's too cold for the Floridian people. The temperature is going up to 39, so it's going to be chill right here. I have everything ready to lit that fireplace up later tonight. Gotta now contact my firewood man connection yesterday. Loaded up my balcony, so I'll be nice and cozy here later tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a UFC fights going on, but I'm not stepping. I'm about to take out some errands shortly after this podcast and YouTube channel. But after that, I'm staying in the house, chilling, and enjoy the coziness of the Casa Casanova. Enough about my place. Now, before I talk about today's topic, I gotta talk about the wine of the day here in Casanova. And interesting, I told you guys about the Brazilian supermarket. I always go there once a month, and I got the other bottle, the first one for the season 1, for episode number 1 for this season, season 8. And no, because I like the wine, I kept that. And then I found a Romanian wine. And I was reading the label, saying, you know what? Let's have this on the podcast, ladies and gents. But before we talk about the wine of the day, please, once again, don't forget to click on the like button. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button, ladies and gents. Just 2 clicks going to help this podcast audience to grow even more. I appreciate your support, ladies and gents. So, let's talk about here. Once again, this is the name. I believe the pronunciation is Tohani, Domain. I could be wrong, or Tohani. Tohani is a Feteasca Neagra. It's a vintage of 2019. And according to the label here in the back, it says that the Feteascan or Neagra, something like that, is a red wine. The Dilu Mar Vineyard is the homeland of red wines, where the red grapes found those suitable conditions that would stimulate their qualities. The Tohani winery is a part of the Dilu Mar region, spread on hills with a prominently southern exposure. The Feteasca Neagra has matured in the new French oak barrels, which give the wine a strong, complex, and long-living taste. There's no recommendation right here, ladies and gents. And it's imported by Rom Vin Import Corporation in Miami, Florida. And I'll definitely put the website of this company under the description. You're going to see the link and how you can listen to the entire podcast. And once again, I will tell for people that are new to my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel is only the summary, what the topic is all about. And for you to listen to the entire podcast episode, all you need to do is click on the link that's available for you right here under the description. All right? So that's no food recommendation, and I'll definitely put the link for you guys. And let's see what is this Romanian wine is all about. And also a picture of today's wine is going to be available, like I always do, in all my social media under season 8 episode 3. This is going to be the title. Okay, the bouquet is just I do like, ladies and gentlemen, there's a hint of sweetness that hit the palate right away, but it's not too sweet. And then the palate, it's good. Now I'm taking a bite of one of my Brazilian snacks that I always go over there. I take care of business. There's a Brazilian supermarket. There's a Brazilian bakery. So that's why I love to live in Florida. It is a good wine, ladies and gents. I will give you my personal grade. I'll give a 9 for this one. It's very good. I do like it. So, once again, if you like to try it, you know, some wine. I'm trying to find this French wine that I got on my JetBlue flight that I kept the bottle, but I cannot find the big store. So sometimes, you know, there's areas that we cannot find the wine. But this one here, like I say, all the information about this wine that I know about it, I will leave under the link, under the description with the link. So, and I'll put also the phone number if you guys want it, just in case if you want to find out where, you know, which state you can find that. You know, maybe you can find if you live close by Romanian community too. That's the name, you may like it, you can find it. So, once again, I'll give you a 9 for this wine. All right, ladies and gents, let's talk about today's topic. The topic of the day is, have you heard about the Gilgo Beach serial killings, ladies and gents? I was surprised that they called this mofo. So for you, if you live in New York, you probably know about it. If you don't, like I live in Florida, I haven't heard that until I was doing my search. But this is happening for a while. Since 1996 to 2011, bodies were found on this place called the Gilgo Beach that is located on the south shore of Long Island, New York. And they try to figure out how these bodies come through over here, end up caughting the killer. So what you're going to listen to today's podcast is about the whole story, who the victims are, and who the alleged killer. His name, I'm going to tell you, his name is Rex Heuermann. If I'm not pronounced, I think that's Heuermann, the right pronunciation of this name. Rex Heuermann. Heuermann. That basically is the one, but he's denying. He says he's not guilty, but they found the DNA and his DNA on the victims that connected to not only these 11 people, but there's some more that this mofo are connected, associated with. So I want you to listen to this podcast and you make your conclusion. Like I say, I bring the topic over here, and and if you're from New York, ladies, and from the area, please don't forget to make your comments and let me know if the report for 48 hours are correct or not. If you know any other details that the local news are reporting related to this dude, Rex, the killer, and if you know anything about the victims as well, as like I said, sometimes, have the national report of things and also have the local that has more details of the full story. So, since I live in Florida, I just listen to the 48 hours report and just make my analysis and conclusion based on that information. Now, like I say, if you live in Long Island, New York, probably you have more details of the report. So just let me know if the report is correct or not, ladies and gents. So that's what the podcast is all about. So once again, please be safe, be kind, and be blessed, and do the best what you can do with what you got. Enjoy your weekend. If you live up north, probably you still under snow. You know, some other parts of the country are really, really freezing. And the thing is, Florida, that's some place in Florida that was 19 degrees weather. No, the Panhandle, Pensacola was getting cold. Tallahassee is getting very cold. When it comes to Central and South Florida, that's where we have the better weather. Miami is always more warmer than Orlando. But like I said, today is going to be a cold day for Floridians. And I have sun's outside, but once the sun goes down, I have no business to be outside. So salute. Very good one. And I'll see you next Saturday with another awesome episode. Holla!
Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push out on the block. Holding my